Now we talk about the symmetry equations. The symmetry is talk about the trigonometry on the unit circle. The relationship between different quadrants. For example, if you take out your calculator, you input size 160 degree. Size 160 degree you will get the answer will be 0.34. But do you find that size 160 degree can rewrite become size 180 degree minus 20 degree. Therefore, expressed in radian, it can become size pi minus 20 degree, right? So we know size 180 degree minus 20 degree bracket, the value is 0.34. And now you use calculate. You input size 20 degree again. You will find out size 20 degree equal to 0.342. Therefore, we can get one relationship. We say size pi minus 20 degree will be size 20 degree. We call this relationship, the topic is called symmetry. So in here, see, size pi minus theta equal to sin theta. The theta, pi and the theta, pi is 180 degree, right? And the theta is the variable of angles. Right? The theta is the variable of angle. You can put different angle in. For example, from this identity, you can say size pi minus 10 degree equal to size 10 degree. You can put size pi minus 30 degree equal to size 30 degree. So you can count that how many symmetry formula here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Totally you have 24 different combinations, right? For example, from here, 3 pi over 2 is 270 degree. Therefore, you can say tangent 270 degree plus theta equal to negative cosine theta. So you can say tangent 290 degree, right? Because 290 degree equal to 270 degree plus 20 degree. So you can just rewrite become negative cosine 20 degree. If you input a calculate, you will find out tangent 290 degree, the value is equal to negative cosine 20 degree. Okay, here. From this one, 3 pi over 2 is 270 degree. So you can say size 3 pi over 2 plus theta equal to negative cosine theta. It means sine 270 degree plus 10 degree equal to negative cosine 10 degree. The value will be the same. So the problem is we have a 24 combination formula. But please don't memorize this 24 because it's impossible. You memorize these 24 combinations in external exam. So now I will show you a method to find the symmetry equations. First, before we introduce the methods, you need to review the definition of a unit circle. Sine theta is y coordinate over hypotenuse, right? It means start from the positive x-axis, the point is turned around, right? Turn around. So you will produce an angle here. So the point here, P, is x coordinate and y coordinate. The definition of sine theta will be y coordinate over hypotenuse, h. Cosine theta will be x coordinate over hypotenuse. And the tangent theta will be y coordinate over x coordinate. This is a definition from the unit circle. Now we go to the real equations. If the equations now, I want to find the size. Pi minus x. X is the angle of variable of angles. What you should do is you find the angle first. Start from positive x-axis. The point P move to here. Pi minus x should be where? Pi minus x go backward, right? If minus x, it means backward. So now the point P will here. Now please connect with the x-axis. So you will find out here is x, right? Point P here. X coordinate, y coordinate. Now I will draw the longer line in B. You can use any variable, but I prefer use A, B, C. This line should be B, right? This line should be is A. Okay, hypotenuse, I use C. But because in the second quadrant, I can just write down here easier in negative B, and the A is positive in the second quadrant because A means y coordinate. Therefore, we know sine pi minus x equal to what? Y coordinate, y over h. Y over h, right? So y is A, so it should be A over C, right? Okay, now you draw a totally the same triangle in the first quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, here is must be X. These two triangles is congruent. Therefore, this line is B, this line is A. Here is C. So do you find out in the first quadrant, A over C equal to what? Equal to sine X, right? A over C, Y over H equal to sine X. Therefore, the answer is sine X. Use a graph to tell. So you don't need to memorize 24 combinations. You just draw easy graph. So, in these questions, we will know that cosine pi minus x equal to cosine pi minus x in the second quadrant here. So is negative b over c, right? Okay, compared to the first quadrant, do you find that? First quadrant here, the b over c is cosine theta, is cosine x. Therefore, so you can rewrite become equal to negative b over c, so equal to negative cosine x. I can do again. So cosine pi minus theta. So help you to use to it. I change the variable because you can use pi theta alpha, it doesn't matter. Okay. So pi minus theta will be here. So theta here, right? Pi minus theta, go back. So you define here is negative b, here is positive a, here is c. So cosine pi minus theta should be what? S over h. So equal to negative b over c. So equal to negative b over c, right? Okay, now we construct another congruent triangle in the first quadrant. Here theta 2. So depending on trigonometric ratio, here should be b2. Here is a, here is c. See, in the first quadrant, b over c is cosine theta, right? So you can write down negative. You keep a negative here, cosine theta. So use this method, you will find out how about tangent. Tangent pi minus theta. Tangent pi minus theta, tangent equal to y coordinate over x coordinate, right? In this second quadrant, y over x should be equal to a over negative b, right? Therefore, equal to negative a over b. Convert to first quadrant. The first quadrant a over b equal to tangent theta. So you will get a tangent pi minus theta equal to tangent theta. So you will find out here, the best way is graph. And when you graph, please graph neatly and organized. Okay, now we talk about size pi plus theta. Since pi plus theta, so equal to pi here, so theta will be here, pi plus theta. Point P here. Oh, I think if you don't use you confuse, we write down the point P here, because now I define the x coordinate should be negative b, right? A, right? Okay, now since I use the x coordinate here is negative b, so negative b. Here should be, because in the third quadrant, y coordinate is negative a. Okay, draw a congruent triangle in the first quadrant. So here theta. Therefore point P here, the coordinate should be what? Positive b and a. So I write down a here, b here. Now sin pi plus theta in the third quadrant will be y over h. So will be negative a over c here. Hypotenuse I always use c. So equal to negative a over c. A over c in the first quadrant, a over c is sin theta. So you will get the answer will be negative, keep sin theta. Therefore, about the third quadrant, cosine pi minus theta, right? Pi minus theta or pi plus theta is x over h, right? X coordinate over hypotenuse, so equal to negative b over c. So equal to negative b over c. B over c should be cosine theta. So the answer will become negative cosine theta. Therefore, tangent pi plus theta will be y over x. In the third quadrant will be negative a over negative b, right? So equal to a over b. A over b in the first quadrant is just tangent theta. So answer is tangent theta. Now we go to the fourth quadrant. Size pi, 2 pi minus theta. So 2 pi here. And the minus back, so minus back here. You turn around to this direction. So from 2 pi minus theta will be here. So from the graph, 2 pi you turn around, positive 2 pi, and then minus theta you turn around back, rotate clockwise. So you will get 2 pi minus theta will be here. From the graph, you will understand the size 2 pi minus theta equal to size negative theta. Okay, but now I want to convert to first quadrant. So we draw a rectangle 2. Here's minus theta. Okay, here is B, A, here should be negative A, right? Point P, the coordinate here should be B, negative A. Here is B, A. See? So since 2 pi minus theta, the definition is y over h. So is negative A over C. So equal to negative A over C. So A over C in the first quadrant is sin theta. So you will get a sin 2 pi minus theta equal to negative sin theta. Therefore, cosine 2 pi minus theta is x over h, right? X over h. X coordinate over h in the first quadrant is b over c. So b over c in the first quadrant, do you find that is the same with cosine theta? So answer is cosine theta. So tangent 2 pi minus theta equal to y coordinate over x coordinate. So equal to a over c. Oh, negative a over c. So equal to negative a over c. So equal to a over c in first quadrant is tangent theta. So equal to negative tangent theta.